They can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swings through that one. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Here's Trey Turner. They say it went. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Ball one there.
One ball, one strike.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Out to short, Adames. Handles, throws to first, and they get Turner for the out. And now it's Alec Bohm. That one the other way. On to first, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Orion Kerkering.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
That one out to right. Butler sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. In the air, left field. Morel makes the catch, and there's two down. So it's their last chance in this one. Marcelo Zuna. And this one ends with a final score of 6. Luis Arraez stands in.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep, in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me, when it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me, if I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide, when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep, in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me, when it's poetry in motion, she don't thinking I rap, I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars, I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard, but miss on the map. You think you beat the up, but you didn't make her. Even if you made her, she ain't ever coming back. Got up and the gang, we had stacks.
ready to go now. And now the DH, Luis.
Always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Keep the eyes round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better.
All right, ready to go here. Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arraez.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now. Is it our love? Sets my soul on fire. Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I got. Mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable.
So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Alec Marsh.
Power pitcher. He's good.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el Ramón.
And stepping in is the speedy Bobby Witt Jr. Clips the corner, so we're off and running in game one. In the air, right side. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Now here is Freddie Fermin. Swing and a ground ball. Throw over to Cronenworth. He's out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Miguel Andujar in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's outside, and 1-1. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, so here's the Padres DH, Luis Arraez. That clips the corner. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And 1-2. Arraez on at first, nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Andujar makes the grab, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Jackson Merrill now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Here's Machado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
And a base hit. Waters whips it in quickly. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. So bases all loaded up. Tyler O'Neill, the next up for the Padres. Isbell under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. In from third is the tying run.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Yeah, foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Nabs it, and that is that. Game 1 of the division series. Here's Trevor Larnach. King back to work. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. To the right side, Iglesias. Slings the first and quickly one away in the second. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Little chopper rolls foul.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Got him swinging. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Foul ball. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Iglesias. That misses the zone. 1-0. Just missed. And it is 2-1. Cronenworth aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside. 3-1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Luis Campusano stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fair ball.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Arise takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. In for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
1 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in Game 1 of the NLDS.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Off balance speed, there's 1, and that's 2. Back here at Petco Park, on to the 3rd inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew Waters. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, bases empty. And And ball one.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
And it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Witt in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis after it. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fermin, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they set for the bottom of the third. Now Jackson Merrill. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hauls it in, 1 away. And now it's Manny Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
O'Neill batted for the second time, and that's strike one. Swings through that. Witt. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 so far. Just off the inside edge. Just missed. In for a strike and a count 2-1. O'Neill off of first with 2 away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that drops in for a strike. And the slider just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. That one pushed to the left and foul. Isbell on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Start of the 4th. So up now for Kansas City, Miguel Andujar. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis snags it, and there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
High fly ball out to left field. O'Neill under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Trevor Larnach digs in now. And that one pulled foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. King. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, digging in, Jose Iglesias. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Waters on the move towards foul ground, and a quick out, number 1.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Snags it for the second out. Luis Arraez stands in. He is singled and he is flied to left. That one finds the corner. 0-1. And foul ball.
That's the ball.
That one missing inside. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. That one the other way. Witt tosses to first. Inning over. Game 1 of the division series. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis in and to his right. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Drew Waters stands in. Grounded out his first time. Tap foul at the plate. The Padres leading by 4. And we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Hit on the ground to short. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Waters, long run on his horse. Puts it away for the out. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Just off the outside edge. And now 2-0. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. It's 5-zip. Now Machado up here. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next offering is outside. and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Comebacker to the mound. And O'Neill is retired. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. And that one is inside. Machado at third with 2 away. That one misses. 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. Back here at Petco Park. Top of the 6th inning. So up now for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez. And first offering is fouled off.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a base hit right there. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it, just Cronenworth.
There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Andujar in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rival. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Harvey back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Cronenworth measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a chance for Luis Campusano. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres. Gavin Sheets. Good opportunity for him first and second with nobody out. And now the count is even. That's a little bit low.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's off the mark. And now 3-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they're all loaded up.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Next to hit, Luis Arias. And that's down and away.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's ripped into the outfield. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. In comes the run from third to add on.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat. That's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
And first offering is fouled off. On the inside corner for a strike. Misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one misses. And the count is 2 and 2. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game 1 of the NLDS. Off the mark there, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That's a strike. Foul ball there. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Wandy Peralta on the pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Just missed.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Weimer tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
1 strike.
Just missed. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high.
Bogarts, off-balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. 2 on with 1 out. Kyle Isbell, the next to hit. Both 2 in this one. So they turn to their closer, Jason Adam.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Strike two.
Go ball. Be straight.
And they'll do it again.
One and two.
This one in the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The other way, and foul ball. And now 2-2. Line drive, and a base hit knocks in a run. The throw into second.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Outside. Now 2-0. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the late stages of game one. That one at the knees for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that's outside.
3-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Nicky Lopez steps in for the Royals. Inside, just missed. Garcia on third. Blanco at second. Perez over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
Brugge, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Just off the inside edge. All loaded up here in the top half of inning number 7. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Fly ball to right. Tatis puts it away. Runners tagging from second and third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Way inside. That one misses. And that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And that misses, and the count is 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Just off the inside edge. Runners at first and second with one gone. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it remains 2-2. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and
pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. And now it's Elias Diaz taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
nicely done. Brings home 2. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just
sends it to Perez. That ends the inning. Back here in San Diego, we're at the top of the 8th, and here is Freddie Fermin. Now on the bump, Sean Reynolds.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-3. Andujar now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's one down. Joey Wiemer now at the plate.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
To first, 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Lofton. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's the strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Just missed. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they add on. It's 11-3. Tyler O'Neill, the next up for the Padres. Late on that fastball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this spring. Here in Game 1 of the NLDS. And that's a fair ball. O'Neill on his way to third. And he's got himself a triple.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Punch that ball down the opposite field line, just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
And that is out of play. The 0-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 11-3. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And that's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there.
Lopez. There's one over to first, but it's offline.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And first offering is fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses, and a count even 1-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
1-2.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. The throw to third, and they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down, but I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm, but now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. Yeah.
anytime soon.
Six deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight. Deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying, I'm your last name, but it just feels so soon. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny.
bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la le bendiga. Soy el Dembow Killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow. John Gama, dando de la mata. Desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas, le está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
Okay, all set to go. Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arraez. A little bit low. So we're underway here in game 2. That's inside, and that's ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And there's the strike. Just missed. And there's one away. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Tatis in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Comes up empty. One out, base is empty. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And that's going to get into the corner. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. One away with a runner at third here in game 2 of the NLDS. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively.
Makes the grab. That's out number 2. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that one clips the corner. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Huge. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Strike 1.
0-1.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Darvish, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Popped up first base side. Iglesias towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He will score. Throw cut off to third. And he's out. Cut down. We're in the second game of this division series. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. The shortstop takes the ball.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Andujar hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now Jake Cronenworth.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That one outside. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Jose Iglesias stands in now and watches strike 1. Isbell makes his way towards it, corrals it, and that is that. Back here in Kansas City, there's Trevor Larnach. Darvish back to work and delivers outside.
Okay.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Next pitch is outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Kyle Isbell. That just misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Drew Waters stands in. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Flips it for 1. On to first, but he beats it. And a run scores. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
And that one missing low.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple, runner.
There goes the runner. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, new inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Luis Arraez stands in. Fly to left his first time. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That misses off the outside edge. Makes the catch. 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Tatis in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Campusano at first, one gone. Falling behind 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that's outside. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Merrill batting with one down, takes a strike. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 2 of the NLDS. In the dirt. Garcia over to second, and that's 2. As we go to the last of the third, and to the plate for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field, and the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out in front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, right field, Tatis. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now 1-1. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
3-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. The relay throw in there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Larnach in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Ground ball right side. Iglesias fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now here is Maikel Garcia. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Here comes Manny Machado. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Machado, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Inside 3-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Waters ranging into the alley, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Tyler O'Neill. Now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Witt zips it to first, and O'Neill is retired. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Bogaerts now. Ouch.
That hit him. Take your base.
Our biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Bogaerts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Finish him.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Up the middle. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. And the batter now, Kyle Isbell. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
That's out to center field. Merrill pulls that one down, and there's 1 down.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
And he grounds 1 to the right side. Cronenworth takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Nicky Lopez will hit next. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Merrill on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. And that. We're in the 2nd game of this division series. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Inside. And that is ball 1. Slice down the right side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. One away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The Royals leading by 5 here in game 2 of the NLDS. And there's a ball.
2-2.
3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over. Luis Arraez. The next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And another ball. Misses outside, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Pitch is in there, and it's 3-2.
3-2.
And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
The 0-1. Up the middle. Witt over to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one almost hit him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitcher would rather just...
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's Manny Machado. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number.
Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. To the right side, and that squirts through. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fermin into box again, takes a strike.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more...
And he dives back in time.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That misses. Ball 2. Darvish kicks, delivers. Witt gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Miguel Andujar. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
One out, a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Cronenworth tracks it down for the out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny, he gets the intentional walk here, and now will force it any base with 2 gone. Trevor Larnach digs in now. In the air to left down the line. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Makes the catch. And that all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just missed. And there's the automatic.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Oh, great grab on the dive. In the dirt, and he picks it. And that's a great play. And here is Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Waters makes the catch for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now Jake Cronenworth out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball. Makes the sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Kansas City, Maikel Garcia. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Kyle Isbell getting ready to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Drew Waters. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it.
The new pitcher in the game, Ron Marinaccio.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
On the ground. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up at RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Wynn stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. First and second. 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Fermin. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. To third. To second, there's Iglesias. And that'll keep more runs. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Erceg in his second season, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Pasquantino puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Luis Campusano now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game 2. Andujar makes the grab for the second out. And here is Luis Arraez. Change up on the corner, and that's a strike.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that gives Fernando Tatis Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Tatis in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 outs. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Andujar under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Miguel Andujar. Marinaccio back to work. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Merrill makes the grab, 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they add a run. It's 7-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Michael Garcia will hit next. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Steven Kohler.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this...
And that is that. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. Sliced hard but foul. And it's even up. Isbell on the move. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Inside. 3-0. Machado checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
One out, and a runner at second here in game 2 of the NLDS. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Here's Xander Bogaerts. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Inside, just missed. Machado on at second with 2 down. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Good eye right there.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And it stays fair. Here comes Machado around third. 1 run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Waters settles under it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now Drew Waters. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Lopez stands in now and watches strike 1. Got it. 1 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. That one the other way. Iglesias on to Bogaerts. Over to first, but he beats it. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Runner on the move. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Tosses to first. That's the inning. And we're back. And now it's going to be Luis Campusano. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Gavin Sheets.
The last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Comes the 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Strikes him out with 101. He's 2 outs away. And now the DH, Luis Arias. Makes the catch for the second out. Last chance for the Padres. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. And that one fouled off.
Finish him.
This could end it. Up and in. Now 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it. The Royals salvage game 2 here at home to even this series. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Everybody rich is someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the floor, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me off. For many cities, the lost angles, we try and move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm Murray Steak at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass to Nikes, I've been seeing where the anaconda.
Kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door. Cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. You're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle, just spit it right out. You shove it right in my face. You say, hey, hey, what's your problem? Why are you talking like that?
Ready to go? So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's off the outside edge. So we're off and running in game 3. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Fires over to first. And Witt is out. Now here is Freddie Fermin. And first offering is fouled off. Pivetta in his 7th season, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 1 out, bases empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
And the batter now, Vinny Pasquantino.
1 ball, no strike.
That one ripped. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Bottom of the first, Luis Arraez stands in. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Arraez checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Waters hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Slings it across, and they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. There's the strike. Finds its way through, base hit. And that extends the inning. And now it's Manny Machado. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of the NLDS. In the dirt, blocked. And down on strikes. 3rd out. 3rd game of the division series. Here's Trevor Larnach. Pivetta back to work. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here. A solo shot. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. This one smacked out to left center. Full extension, makes the catch. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swung on, belted. Merrill going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. Drew Waters stands in. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. O'Neill going back on it. Leaping, and it's gone. 2 outs. Nobody on. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Now he breaks his back. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in San Diego, here's Tyler O'Neill. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Xander Bogaerts, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals, in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
That was pretty nasty. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Just missed.
1-0.
Man at first, one away. That misses, and it's 3-0. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That clips the corner.
3-2.
Andujar makes his way towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in is the speedy Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground, right side, Iglesias. 1 up, 1 down. Freddie Fermin digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that misses. 1-0.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Gets under it and pops it up. Campusano under this one. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar. Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And it's fouled away. And a ground ball to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning, stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arraez. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Andujar on the run towards the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And now 2-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing, called strike. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Petco Park. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. He was late there, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fought off foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. And first offering is fouled off. Larnach measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. The line to kick the pitch. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one's deep. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. The other way. And foul ball.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
That's hard hit on the line. O'Neill calls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Kyle Isbell. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 3 of the NLDS. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Lunging, but can't bring it in.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Nicky Lopez steps in for the Royals. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No, that's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Check swing called strike. It's 2-2. Just misses with that one. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, so digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Lopez tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Machado.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Tyler O'Neill, the next up for the Padres. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a
swing and a miss. That retires the side. 3rd game of the division series. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. At the plate, Freddie Fermin.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. On the ground right side, Iglesias gets it to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. On the ground right side. Bogaerts retired. Now, Jake Cronenworth. Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And a couple of quick outs. Next for the Padres, Jose Iglesias. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that gets down for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Iglesias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And misses inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Waters on the move. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down. So now the DH spot, Trevor Larnach. First pitch and he just misses. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 3 of the NLDS. Right through there for a strike. And that clips the inside corner. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that
1
one.
ball, 2 strike.
And a ball evens the count. Into center. Pulls it in on the run. 2 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Waters at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Headed towards the corner. O'Neill on his horse. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. So here's the Padres DH, Luis Arraez. Skeens back to work. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some.
And he's out on the tag.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. Tatis blasts one out. And they've got their first run. It's 3-1. Merrill in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Isbell makes a move towards the gap. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Lopez sends it to first. Out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. With the next to hit, takes outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
He swings and fouls one off. Inside at 100, and the count is 1-1. That one at triple digits. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 3. Up the middle, Iglesias. In plenty of time to first. Royals set down in order. Back here at Petco Park. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. That one missing inside. And a lunging grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Isbell makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Padres down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Back to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. We go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. Ground ball up the middle, Iglesias. First out in the top of the 8th. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Inside, and that's ball 1. Pasquantino, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one hammered back there. Say goodbye to that one. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 5-1. Garcia stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. They say he went. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Hit weakly on the ground. Iglesias fires to first in time.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Isbell now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. First pitch misses. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Campusano stands in now, looks at that one inside. Isbell flying after this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. And a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Off the plate inside. Ball 1. Tatis waits. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Isbell under it. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in San Diego, we go to the 9th, and to the plate for Kansas. There's the strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. On the money. Nice play. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. Foul ball there. This one in the air, right field. Tatis under it. And there's 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. This to third. Throw over to Cronenworth. And Witt is out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
This looks like extra bases. Man at first, nobody out. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The Padres down by 4 here in the late stages of Game 3. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
And Manny gets a piece.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Outside corner, got him looking. So up next, Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 3. Now a pinch hitter coming out for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Runner on first and 1 down for him. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Merrill leads off first with 1 away. Sheets checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Next one just misses. The count now 2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Royals leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Base hit center field. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
The shortstop takes the ball. One out. Runners at first and second.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Blanco sizes this one up, calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up $1 million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So, his mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, and popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as a song. You chase your dream, you just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all.